Edgar Allan Poe was born in Boston, Massachusetts on January 14, 1809. His mother was Elizabeth Hopkins Poe, and father was David Poe, Jr.
Oh honey, it's such a nice day. I can't wait for us to have this baby. Let's go get our son William so he can observe the birth.
He had two siblings, a younger sister Rosalie and an older brother William.
Oh my gosh, my water just broke!
Push, baby, push!
I'll name him Edgar.
William died young, and Rosalie, later in life, became insane.
Oh.
Wait, I missed that.
No, don't go!
Poe's father left the family and was accused dead in 1810. Elizabeth soon died of consumption, today known as tuberculosis.
Mommy, please don't die. I'm only 2 years old.
Honey, you must go on without me. I'm dying.
Okay, Mommy, I love you.
I love you too, Edgar.
My mommy died.
This would not be the last time that consumption would cross Edgar Allan Poe's path. Dun, dun, dun. Edgar was taken in by a tobacco merchant named John Allen and his wife, Mrs. Allen.
Welcome to our family. Nice to have you here, son.
Group hug.
The family moved to England in 1815, and Edgar sailed with them. He attended grammar school in Irvine, Scotland, for a short period in 1815 before rejoining the family in London in 1816. He studied at a boarding school in Chelsea until the summer of 1817.
Man, this bag is heavy.
He was entered at Reverend John Bronsby's Manor House School at Stoke Newington. Poe moved back with the Allens to Richmond in 1820. Edgar and John never really got along because young Edgar was aware of Mr. Allen's affair with other women as Mrs. Allen slowly died of consumption.
How could you have an affair on my new mother? She's not your real mother anyway, it doesn't matter. First my real mother, and now my stepmother. What's wrong with me?
After serving an apprenticeship in Pawtucket, Poe registered at the University of Virginia in 1826, but only stayed there for 1 year. He became estranged from his father over gambling debts Poe had acquired while trying to get more spending money.
Oh, you're spending too much of my money. But I need to use it so I can gamble. I have no other way of getting money. Oh, you stupid.
Poe traveled to Boston under the assumed name of Henry Lee Rennet and arrived there in April 1826. With nowhere else to go, Poe enlisted in the United States Army as a private, using the name Edgar A. Perry on May 26, 1827, and served at Fort Independence in Boston. The regiment was posted to Fort Moultrie, Charleston, South Carolina. After serving for 2 years and attaining the rank of Sergeant Major, Poe was discharged on April 15, 1829. Poe moved to Baltimore, Maryland to stay with his widowed aunt, Maria Clem, and her daughter, Poe's first cousin, Virginia Eliza Clem. In 1829, Poe's foster mother, Frances Allen, died. As for his foster mother's dying wish, John Allen reconciled with his foster son and began coordinating an appointment for him to the United States Military Academy at West Point. Poe traveled to West Point and took his oath on July 1, 1830. John Allen married a second time. The marriage and bitter quarrels with Poe over the children born to Allen out of affairs led to the foster father finally disowning Poe.
Father, please, don't disown me.
I will disown you, and you're not my son!
Father, no!
Poe decided to leave West Point and went on strike, refusing to attend formations, classes, or churches. Edgar secretly married his cousin Virginia on September 22, 1835. She was 13 at the time.
Age ain't nothing but a number, baby.
Edgar, let's play hopscotch.
Anything for you, my love.
One night in 1942, while singing to Edgar and Maria Clum, Virginia busted a blood vessel, meaning one thing.
La, 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 la.
Virginia died in 1947 of consumption. Poe struggled with drugs and alcohol and had many romances after Virginia's death. In 1849, Poe wrote a poem to Virginia called Annabel Lee about the death of a beautiful woman. For the moon never beams without bringing me dreams of the beautiful Annabel Lee, and the stars never rise, but I feel the bright eyes of the beautiful Annabel Lee. And so all the night time I lie down by the side of my darling, my life and my bride, and the sepulchre there by the sea, in her tomb by the sounding sea. Poe suffered from depression,
I'm sad.
and madness, and attempted suicide in 1849. In September of the following year, he disappeared for 3 days after having a drink at a birthday party and was on his way to his new fiancee's house in Richmond. He turned up delirious in a Baltimore gutter and died on October 7th, 1849.